Here's why you should never go on a woman. You're essentially saying, I care about your pleasure. The second that you care about her pleasure and the second that you're actually trying to please her, she will lose respect for you once that act of intimacy is over. They will pull back from him and they will leave them.
What a f***ing idiot. First of all, there's a difference between a guy who eats and a guy who's a eater. I am a eater.
If a scared to eat some because he's scared of losing some power in the relationship.
Yeah, he ain't got no power. He ain't got no power in the first place.
You can do whatever you want as long as you're not.
You got to do it with a level of confidence. Got to own it. You can like what you want to like. Nobody gets to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man.
Do women not respect you if you go down on them?
I will say this. There was a time when, in my era, where if a girl blew you, right, guys would be disrespectful to her because she blew you. That was the thing. I mean, I'm talking about 80s. It was like, oh, she sucked my... And now it's kind of not...
No, she doesn't. You go, what is this? Where's the appetizers? What are we doing over here?
What are you, Mormon?
Yeah.
Anal with no blowjob. What is around here?
What's going on? Is it Easter Sunday and I didn't know about it?
Here's why you should never go down on a woman inside of the bedroom. If you're going down on her, you're essentially saying, I care about your pleasure. And what do we know about women who date men who care about their pleasure? They will pull back from them and they will leave them. The second that you care about her pleasure and the second that you're actually trying to please her, you are now actually in the feminine or the submissive state. You are now in the one who's actually the pleaser role, who is adoring her. She's naturally going to lose respect for you. And what you're going to notice is even if she has a mind-blowing, what would you call that word
orgasm,
that we're probably not going to say?
Jerk off.
Even if she feels that way during it, she will lose respect for you once that act of intimacy is over. All right, Headman Nation is officially open. Click the link in my bio so that way you can...
Fuck Headman Nation. This
what
fucking carny,
fucking idiot,
dumb piece of shit moron.
What a fucking idiot. First of all,
you stupid
personally, there's a difference between a guy who eats pussy and a guy who's a pussy eater. I am a pussy eater. Like like girls would be like, oh, come up. I'm like, I'm not done yet. I don't know what you think this is, but it's almost as if you think this is for you. So there's that. This is oh my God, the fact that there's so many guys who are having problems with their understanding of how things work, and this guy is literally saying this,
giving stupid, frivolous advice.
This is Sunday. I had a question from a guy, and he said he's dating this girl, and she wants to peg him. Right? And he goes, how do you now look, let's keep in mind, dog, I'm pushing 60, right? The idea of this is just like it's far beyond my perspective, but intellectually I understand that there are people that do things and they're into things that I'm not into, right? What we have found is women who have actually been on the show. We've had dominatrix.
Yeah.
Says, is that the
a
plural?
gaggle of dominatrix.
A herd of dominatrix. We've had dominatrix.
Dominatri.
That's what works. And every one of them that has been on here that we've talked to said that they would not date the guy who they pegged. They like pegging dudes, but they wouldn't date the guy who they pegged because they felt as though he was emasculated in the process.
Or that he's definitely the submissive in the role, even the dominatrix.
And I believe that it carries on, like allowing that to happen carries on. Now, I'm saying that to say that is our experience. I mean,
sure, I remember the shows.
Okay.
We had them.
So
couple different, it happened a couple times.
We also had, hey, Akeem, you want to come and sit in? He didn't, whatever.
That's
Akeem's
all right.
here. Bring Akeem's gay ass in here. What up? You want to sit in? Yeah, go ahead. This is and you just came right in on the gay shit.
Talking about gay shit?
Not really, but kinda. Get on the mic first, cause nobody can hear you.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah. So I did a live, and this guy called in,
Was
and
he gay?
No, but he was talking about how he was dating this girl, and she had a girl who wanted to peg him, right? And he was like, he's not down with it, and so he basically asked me, "Is it a deal breaker because she wants to peg him?" And I was like, "Well, the fact, there's a lot of things that people want to do. You don't have to do it. The point is she saying that pegging him is a deal breaker?
Is she a dominatrix type person?
No, she's a bitch who wants
she's
to
an
peg older chick who
She's not doing it for money. She's just doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah, there's dominatrix who do it for the love of the game that don't get
Yeah,
paid.
fair enough.
But every dominatrix we've had on the show in the past have always said that there's the guy that they peg, they would never date.
Interesting.
And with the reason being because they said that it feels like it emasculates them in a way that they can't respect him after. So they like doing it, but they
do it for their bitches. They won't do it for the main man or whatever. Because I get that. I don't agree with it, obviously, but I get it. Is it weird if I eat this bagel?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, motherfucker, we on air. Fuck yeah. No, eat your bagel.
In all fairness, you invited him while
he did invite me.
He was ready to. He showed up on time
What's
for
on
his
the bagel?
show.
Let me see what's on
It's
the
this
bagel.
cream cheese and jelly.
I bet you like.
I just got to eat it so I can take this medicine.
Go ahead, do it. Do your thing.
I got to take my stuff.
But all right. So wait, we were getting back because the conversation was about the people saying this idiot online who was saying
He said that
women
if you
will
go
not
down on a
respect
girl,
you
that she won't respect you and
because
put you in the.
you care too much about
He's
her
a
pleasure.
fucking idiot. He's a
You do
fucking
whatever
idiot.
you want.
You do whatever
the
you. And
confidence.
here's the thing. So I had to think about this pegging thing, and I said,
On record, I don't think it's gay. I know it's a debate. Some people think it is, some people it isn't. I don't think it's gay because it's a woman doing it. And by that, I mean I would never get pegged by a woman because gross. I'm gay.
because it's a woman.
Because it's a woman. Mathematically, it should make sense, but
Yeah.
emotionally, it's like, nope, no thank you.
I don't
That's
know.
fine.
I don't know about these sexual polynomials anymore. I'm trying to. I don't know.
This algorithm?
Do you solve?
Look,
for experts?
Technically, if you're getting blown by a mouth is a mouth, right? But it's not.
It's
not.
I disagree with that. A mouth is not a mouth. I think that's what
That's
horny
what-
people say.
That's what I'm saying.
And gay people agree with it so they can suck some hot dude's dick. But in reality,
You're saying they're spreading it around to help. They're like,
yeah.
What, you know what
Gay
I've
people
heard.
say that all the time because they want to fuck some hot dudes. Like, it's just a mouth. How? I probably said it before. But in reality, it's gay.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to let a girl blow me. Yuck.
But it's a mouth is a mouth.
I know,
Akeem.
that's what I'm saying.
Stop,
He's
stop
saying
your
it's-
fucking
It's a falsity.
sexism.
It's a fallacy. It's a fallacy.
Here's
So wait, what advice did you give him?
Well, no,
So-
this wasn't a caller.
so-
Within the chat, for some reason,
no, this was
conversation-
the
the pegging guy. Sorry. Go
No,
for
but
it.
if you want to go,
No, go for it. There he's at.
If you love what we're doing here, go to patreon.com. It's the best way to support us and check out all the bonus content.
That's right, patreon.com/manschool202. We do weekly bonus episodes. We do listener mail, dating tips, and also, if you love the show, you can go back to the archives starting from episode 1. All the episodes will be there at patreon.com/manschool202.
So I had to, I was a little taken back. I was like, you got to weigh it because, we have talked, you and I have had conversations about stuff that I don't understand.
Yeah.
And I'll call you up and ask because I don't know,
Yeah.
So, although we've every dominatrix that we've ever had, and we had a lot, right? None of them said that they would date the guy that they pegged.
Okay, have you asked them if they only peg at work? Like, because them, it might be, it feels like they're at work. Because if they don't really enjoy doing it outside.
You're doing too much. My
Okay.
point is, they were saying if I'm dating a guy and he lets me peg him, it's a wrap.
All right.
And I mean that's not just dominatrix, but women who have pegged. Like I don't think we've ever had a girl say, that I pegged the dude and then we still cool. But now saying that to say this is that if you're confident in the fact that this is what you like, and outside of the bedroom, you still got your swag. Like, just because you got pegged, and then she goes, you're a bitch ass motherfucker, and you don't check her or you don't think you can check her, or she's going, yeah, that's why you let me fuck you, and you know what I'm saying?
But that's corny.
Exactly.
If you use what you do in the bedroom as a negative to insult someone, male or female, that's corny.
You're an awful person.
That's shitty.
Unless, of course, they do it to you first, then I would be like, that's why I fucked you on the sink. So, but
it's so stupid.
While the dishes were still in it.
It's so stupid
and
to
let the
kink
cold
shame
water
people.
run. Exactly.
If it's consenting adults, do whatever the fuck you want.
But I also understand how somebody could think, well, this, in my mind, he's emasculated, and I get that too. And I also get that how a guy could be into pegging and
That's
still
what makes him happy
and still maintain his framing,
right?
Because he don't let you know, if she's, here's what I find, and this is a I know this is gonna sound like it's not the same analogy. But, you know, I love a fur coat, right?
You do. You've been known to wear a few.
Cute.
And I
got a fake one.
Ew.
Nigga,
that's disgusting.
My money's pending. I got a fake one.
So, but I have a blue, baby blue Cookie Monster fox, right?
Nice.
That looks really perfect with jeans. Just want some chill out shit. Anyway, but
It was a bright blue fur coat. Yeah.
Yeah, I walked into the club, and comics that we know have been like, "Oh, look at this nigga," and they, you know, and I would just keep a straight face, like, "Oh, this motherfucker's a pimp." Blah, 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 blah. But you know, if you, I have probably 17 fur coats. Like,
you like what you like.
Yeah, and I'm not insecure about the fact that this.
I don't give a shit about your opinion about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care about your fashion.
And who the
sense,
fuck
for
are
sure.
you?
Yeah, who the
And
fuck
also,
are
a lot
you?
of times people who are judging can't afford them.
Exactly.
Right.
And then ultimately, and how many times have you seen this, Harry, been with me,
where
everybody. Somebody afterwards, yo, can I try it on?
Try it on, take pictures.
Then they want to take pictures afterwards.
Yeah.
So your shaming was the shaming because you thought you could, and then when you can't, you can't. So even when it comes to the pegging thing, it's like somebody is kink shaming you because they can, and if you not bent by it.
So
the thing is, you can't get kink shamed if you're not ashamed of your kink.
Exactly.
Right. If you're allowed to
bars, nigga.
Yeah.
As I eat my bagel.
Yeah. Bars.
But going back to the initial conversation that was going on in the chat was that they were saying, do women disrespect you if you go down on them?
I've never had that.
I've never had that either.
That sounds like a nigga who just doesn't want to eat pussy.
Well, he's
that's what that sounds like.
You're saying that's a campaign like these women out here.
Mm-hmm. I actually, this guy I believe is a guy who's doing content on YouTube, and he's trying to man up, teach people like, shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing. You don't know what the fuck you're talking
backwards
about.
Is he a white dude?
Yeah, it's this guy right here in the captain's hat. Yeah.
Oh, he looks like he's scared of pussy.
Yeah.
Like he's frightened. Like he'll
But
get
Akeem,
I guarantee you,
does it look like he's scared of dick?
No, it does not. I guarantee you, he's on Grindr.
I mean, he does. He's very well trimmed, which is the.
But he's telling guys
way.
not to go on their girls because it emasculates you, and then the women
It
are
makes
not
you
going to.
submissive, and women
How
don't
many
respect
followers does he
you.
have?
Probably a cajillion followers.
Probably 20
Look on his page.
bazillion.
This isn't his page. Is the problem? I don't think that's what. Right now,
67 gazillion.
let's see. Is it this guy? Oh, it is this guy. You're right. 666,000 on YouTube.
Oh, because he's decent looking and he's white.
Right. And he's probably we'll delve into more of these videos later.
Is he a comedian?
I have no idea. I just looked
Sound
up.
like
Do
he's
women disrespect you? He's an influencer
The fact
giving.
is this guy got 600. It just kills me.
I know, but it's false information.
Yeah.
But it's just because you have.
Because women love a misogynistic man. Not women, sorry. Men love a misogynistic man that they can click on.
They can be
and quote.
and usually the guys that are following. We got a call. Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to say, dog, if a motherfucker's scared to eat some pussy because he's scared of losing some power in the relationship,
Yeah, he ain't got no power.
That's
He ain't
not
got no power in the first place. That's what it is.
Like you said, if you don't eat pussy, you got to be a pussy eater.
Yeah.
That's what I am. I'm a pussy eater. I do it because I love to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that I think that there's a different swagger to that where women understand that. But if you're sitting there trying to maintain every level of masculinity and stuff, you gay.
Don't even bring him over here because you can be masculine and
power move.
So you're just a loser.
Yeah. But it's all in the confidence of what you can do whatever you want as long as you're not.
You got to do it with a level of confidence. Even wear blue Cookie Monster fur. You know what I mean? Like you can do what you want to do, but you got to own it. Years ago we had Greg Stone on here, right?
Yeah, I remember Greg.
And Greg's this kid, the comic dude, and he said that he's kind of a nerdy dude.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he was
he used to hide his action figures when he'd bring a girl home.
But he had action figures, but not only did he have action figures, but he used to take action figures and make
he'd make custom action figures with other action
figures and paint them and mold them and all kinds of shit. And
that's
I was
Gold Star Nerd.
I was like, yo, that shit is dope. Like,
but also you can find the women who are into that shit.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
There's women who cosplay.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad bitches that cosplay. I've been
telling me.
Them bitches is bad. Anime
there's women
nerds.
for every type of guy out there, man. That's what a lot of dudes don't understand. You know, they always trying to fit a mold of what they think these women want. But
but also,
main thing is just be yourself, man. Be authentic.
Here's the other thing, Rocky, that you bring that up, but also a woman's a reflection of who you are in the relationship, meaning you can do what you want and she will either accept it or not if you're a good enough man. Like, my girl she's not a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I love wrestling, right?
Yeah.
So guess what? That's what I watch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
So now she's not going to look at me and go, you're a punk. You like wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm out. Like, I don't care. So it's not just finding someone who's into your stuff. It's liking your stuff and being so credible in the whole relationship.
And as a man, just as a human being, you should have a level of autonomy in your own, like you could like what you want to like and allow the fact that somebody's romantically involved with you shouldn't change who you are, because I haven't said this quote in a long time. A woman will fall in love with you for everything that you are. She'll spend the rest of the relationship trying to change you into everything that you're not. And if you change, she will find the guy who is you and was you in the first place.
Yep.
So and it's funny because we had Punisher on here.
Sure.
And Punisher was like, he was
the Big Nick dude.
Yeah, he was the Punisher.
He's the exotic dancer.
Fell in love with this girl, and then he was like, "Goofy, let's go apple picking." And then she was like, and then she cheated on him with a BDSM dude who was spitting in her mouth and smacking her around. So it's like, but you got to also understand that chick is just not for you. You know, that's just not what you. I use this in the same way. It's funny because Akeem's here, and it's like Akeem says, "I don't want no girl sucking my dick." Ew, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he says that with the confidence of the fact that it's just like, this is just what I like, and I'm okay with it. But my point being, you can like what you want to like. Nobody gets to tell you what it is or what it ain't. I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man. Well, put your happiness first, because if you don't, they won't.